But I want to jump on here right quick, talk about a couple signings that just happened. As you know, we did the video yesterday with Jordan Lewis. Or I said I thought Jordan Lewis would get signed within the next couple days by looking at the dates. 18th. Today's the 18th. Yesterday was 17th. I was saying that could correlate with Anthony Brown with his signing, and Jordan Lewis got signed yesterday to a 3-year deal. He's making an average of, when it all totals out, like 4 million a year, 4.3 I think, guaranteed. Like I can't remember the guarantee, close to like 7-8 million. What's good? What's good, Stephen Arthur? But turn my truck off. Sorry. But yeah, so we got that right on that 3-year deal. But let's just keep it real. There was another signing today. I made a post. What's up with you, John Jones? I made a post today and just thinking out loud of some players. First, I brought some safeties to mind: Keanu Neal, Malik Hooker, Josh Jones. I can't even remember that whole list. Some other players on there. What's up, Tyrone? What's up, Devontae? I hear what you're saying about that, Tyrone, with Carlos Watkins. But I'm just going to say this right quick. The title is Baby Nuts Jones. Stephen Baby Nuts Jones strikes again. And the reason why I'm saying that is this. If you're they would have to get a second round pick. We'd have to give around a second round pick to get Ward back. I don't know if they're going to do that. I doubt that. They'll go in the draft. But yeah. Well, we already had Josh Jones, but we saying that didn't work because we didn't get to see him. We also didn't get to see Donovan Wilson out there. You feel me? Josh Jones went over to Jacksonville, had a pretty decent year, but he couldn't get on the field with us. You feel me? Just like Donovan Wilson couldn't get on the field, and then when he got on the field, we saw he was pretty good. So I think that's more of a coaching issue that they keep doing these same goofy things because there's also a guy that they brought over, and Kerry Hyder Jr., who I was excited about that pick. I thought he could do some things with us. He didn't do nothing with us. He goes to San Francisco and damn near gets 10 sacks. You feel me? So it's got to be something wrong with that coaching, fundamental, something, because I bet you when Cheeto leave and go to Cincinnati, I bet you he has a good career. I don't know what it is, but it's just that's what it is. And here's my thoughts on that Carlos Watkins deal right quick. I'm not hating on no Carlos Watkins at all. He's a young player, not hating on him. But just like Chris Covington, you feel me? Like I was like, okay, Covington had 3 sacks, played some part-time work, try to give it a chance. But the Texans was almost dead to last in defense. Rush defense, they was atrocious. You feel me? Their record was 4-12. So you got a defense who gave up 2,500 yards rushing with a 5-yard carry. We got gashed. So I'm not hating, but you go get a guy who, yes, he's going to be cheap, but he was on a defense that was atrocious too. So where is he going to come in and make a difference on? And you already got Justin Hamilton, Antoine Woods, and that cat from the Chiefs. That's what we're looking at. I'm talking about one text. Hey ho, what's up? Exactly. I posted that on my PFF gave Watkins a defensive grade of 46.6 this past season, lower than all the defensive tackles that played for us in 20, including Poe. Yes, and I posted that on my Twitter, that his PFF, and I don't go everything by PFF, but it's just a fact of they had one of the worst defenses out there, especially in the run game. And you're going to get him, and he's not even 300 pounds? Like, who's he stopping in the middle? Is he going to be a one-tech that's stopping anybody? No, he's not going to be doing that. He's going to be a rotational player. So it is what it is. It's the same thing over and over again. And like I said, when I look at the draft, I'm not even mad. I'm just looking at things that are happening. When I look at the drafts, and I posted these the last 10 years, the Cowboys on their defensive tackles, their linebackers, their safeties, and their corners, the last 10 years haven't been good defensive drafts. They haven't drafted good defensively. We can look at last year and say, that was pretty decent because you had Trevin Diggs come out of there and Gallimore. That was pretty okay, but you didn't really get to see Reggie Robinson or Bradley Knight, so the jury's still out on them. But if we keeping it real, Dallas has not drafted good defensively in the last 10 years, picking up free agents. They haven't done it. And when you're looking at the scope right now, it's looking like it's heading that way. Things could change. I have been pumping Jonathan Hankins from the Raiders. I thought he could help in the middle. You got Carlos Watkins, but Jonathan Hankins signed for 3.5, a 1 year deal, a 3.5. You signed Carlos Watkins. Okay, I don't know much he's signing for, but Hankins signed for 3.5, and I think he's a better player than Watkins, just to me. And he's there every week in and week out. He used to give us fits with Giants with him and Snacks. You could have afforded that on a 1 year deal. You definitely could have afforded that. That'd have been a stopgap. But you keep going after these other guys, and that's why I say it's Baby Nuts Jones. And even with this Jordan Lewis deal, you waited till Cheeto left because you wasn't paying no Cheeto no $7 million a year. You waited till Cheeto left, and then you came after Jordan Lewis because you knew, no disrespect, but you knew if you look at that deal with Anthony Brown and you look at that deal with Jordan Lewis, they damn near the same. 3 years. I said it was going to be a 3 year deal. 3 year deal. You weren't going to get somebody. And it's almost like you knew they were going to take that because there wasn't going to be a market for them. You feel me? Like there wasn't going to be a market for Anthony Brown. So you could give a low offer and say, here, because he is going to take it. Jordan Lewis, I love his doggish mentality, but he's been up and down inconsistent. But I love Jordan Lewis. I have never not. But he hadn't have the greatest year last year. But y'all knew if y'all threw him that 3 year deal with that offer, I'm sorry. I don't think anybody else was giving that to Jordan Lewis. Just my opinion. Nobody else was giving that to Jordan Lewis. So you could undercut him with that deal. Take it or leave it. Because it's cost effective for us. Not hating on that, Cowboys. But at the end of the day, y'all always undercutting people and going for these low ass deals. And y'all did the same thing with Anthony Brown that y'all did with Jordan Lewis. Y'all waited till Cheeto could leave so you could throw this offer to Jordan because Jordan would take it because there wasn't going to be a market. So it was smart on y'all to do that. But at the end of the day, where's the Cowboys really upgrading on defense? You're going to put it in a situation where Dak and them going to have to score 40 points a game. Everybody's saying Team 40 Burger and let's score all these damn points, which is cool. But it doesn't matter if you're scoring 40 points and the opponent's scoring 47. It doesn't matter if you're scoring 47 and the opponent is scoring 54. It doesn't matter if you're scoring 35 and the opponent is scoring 42 because at the end of the day, you still lost. So, yes, you had all these records. You set these records with passing and catches and receiving yards and all that. Still catching L's, though. Didn't we see from last year that scoring all them points didn't equate to wins? So my thing is get some defense in this building. I still think they might go after Neal because of the connection with Dan Quinn. I don't know if DeMonte KZ with the free safety. I don't know. But to me, like I said, I ain't get mad. It's just the same old thing here in Dallas, Cowboy land. And if you're thinking to put all those eggs in the draft, I just don't trust that because the Dallas Cowboys haven't drafted good defensively in the last 10 years. So you're going to put all your stock in drafting some young players, which that is a crapshoot because you don't know what that player is going to do in the NFL. Just because he did that in college don't mean he's going to come in the NFL and do it. And we seen guys come in with Dallas and they was doing all that stuff and all of a sudden they come to Dallas, they don't do it. Then they leave and they start doing it again. So, I mean, that's great. Building through the draft. Signing your own, but our own on defense, Dallas's own on defense, is average. And the players you bringing back ain't world beaters. Real talk on the defensive end. So we'll see. We'll see if Adamakin Sue or Sheldon Rankins or Danny Shelton or Malik Jack. I don't know. We'll see. But you started with Carlos Watkins. I don't know. You know what I mean? And we'll just see. But like I said, it's the same thing with Baby Nuts Jones. And till things change, that's what it's going to be. And as I said, there's no confidence in me to say that the Cowboys are doing anything different. So I'll just say we'll see. But I'm not believing it. And I feel like it's the same old thing. And you're going about the same way. And I feel like it's going to be the same result again this year. We'll see if it's totally different. But I feel like it is. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. I'm about to head into work. Carlos Watkins gets signed to a 1 year deal from the Texans. Started 11 games, 27 tackles, 2 sacks, but he's going to be nothing but a rotational player and not a difference maker in Dallas. And it's, to me, Chris Covington Part 2. So with that being said, I'll talk to y'all later. No burgers and blitzes tonight. My guy Mike White is kicking it. He got a stimmy check. He kicking it. But that will be going back again Sunday. Saturday is going down with my guy Boss Cowboy. So you know Saturday and Sunday we're gonna have a lot to talk about with this free agency. Hopefully some more moves can be made between now and then, but I doubt it. But we'll see. But you know what? Same old thing. Baby Nuts Jones. I don't know, but the defensive drafts haven't been good in the last 10 years. Free agency hasn't been great the last 10 years in Dallas. And it looks like it's going the same way, trying to outscore opponents. That just ain't going to work. Not in this day and age. Got to stop people. So, big game, James. Silver and Blue Nation. I'm out. We'll see. Peace.